Hey y'all, so we're back today with a video about facial changes with dentures. I've noticed a lot of changes since I got my dentures 4 years ago. And mainly I've noticed these changes within this area here. I've noticed my face thinning out more. I've noticed a difference in my upper lip area is not as full as it used to be. So we're going to take a look at what my mouth looks like without my dentures and with a couple different pairs of dentures in my mouth. And let's see how the dentures actually fill out my face compared to the ones I have in now. So stay tuned. So I don't have my dentures in right now. As you can see, I have lost a lot of bone. It is really hard for me to talk without my dentures in. I hardly ever take my dentures out except to clean them overnight. But I have lost a lot of bone. You can see here where my mouth is really sunken. Now when I put my upper denture back in my mouth, when you put your upper denture back in your mouth, you want to take your finger and kind of pull your gum out. So your lip is fully covering the denture. I'm trying to do a good close-up here so you guys can see really well. So you can tell that this denture is properly made. It's new. This denture is an actual replica of my actual real teeth. My teeth I was born with. So they fit properly. Now the lower I'm about to put in is not with this set. This lower is actually a part of an older set that I got 3 years ago. So watching my videos, you can probably tell that this is the same lower denture I've had for a while. I do have a new lower denture that goes with this upper set that I need to adjust a little bit before I wear it. It just doesn't, it fits my gums okay. It just needs to be adjusted. So let me say that. So you can like tell how I have lost a lot of bone, but with the denture, since it's been fitted so well to my actual palate and it's been replicated to look like my real teeth, my natural teeth, that it fills my face out up front here. Now I'm going to focus on the lower. See how it's, when I do a profile, it's not as full on the bottom. And when I look down, it's kind of saggy through here. So the lower denture needs to definitely be replaced, which it is. I just need to do a little bit of adjustments with it. So now this lower denture I'm about to put in goes with the upper set. It doesn't have a liner or anything on it yet, so I still need to do the adjustment. So I'm going to take this lower out, which has the liner on it. Yuck. Put it in the cup here and put the lower denture that goes with the upper in my mouth. Now this, something's poking me. Like I said, it needs to be adjusted, so, and it doesn't have a liner on it to hold it in. So it's hitting down here. Suction is not made, as you could probably tell by the way I'm talking right now. But you can see how it's filling out my lower lip here. Now, after you get dentures, you're going to lose a lot of bone. At first, you're going to lose a lot of bone rapidly. You're going to shrink very quickly. I suggest, let me put my other lower denture in so I can talk to you. 1 second. Before I get a bone spur or a sore spot. Okay, there we go. You see the difference, it's not as full. So I suggest after you have your extractions to definitely put a liner on your denture so that the liner can be adjusted as time goes on. You can add a little bit more and more and more. That way your dentures fit properly instead of using so much paste, which will just kind of gush out of your denture, which makes everything gross. So I'm still losing, even though I've had my dentures for 4 or 5 years now, I'm still losing bone. So dentures, if you have a new pair of dentures, per se, like I do, like the uppers, and then I'm going to start wearing my lowers soon, that will help the process, slow down the process of your bone shrinking, so the shrinkage. So you want to make sure your dentures fit properly. Now you can sit there and keep adding liner and liner and liner on top of your dentures, but this is not going to help. This is going to make things worse with losing a lot of bone. Go to the dentist, have your dentures fitted properly. And I suggest if you want your dentures to look like a lot like your natural teeth, bring a photo of yourself that you have, a photo of when your teeth look nice, and that's what you want your smile to be. If you have a denturist, somebody that can replicate your actual natural smile, have them do it, because that's what your mouth is used to. Now, your mouth will adjust over time, per se, if you just go ahead and just have something cheaply made. I had a pair of dentures that were not made properly for my mouth. I did the mold and everything. It just was not, they weren't made properly for my mouth. So my mouth looked different. This will start causing wrinkles in certain areas. Your smile will be off. See how when I smile, I've always had that little quirky smile right here, where my lip will cover this part. My lower teeth have really never shown as much. My uppers, my natural uppers, did show a lot more so. So I've noticed over time that now this could be with me aging as well. With the lines here, you'll start to get lines here and lines around this area here. So especially if you smoke, you're definitely gonna get these lines here. So you want to make sure that you have a pair of dentures that fill out your mouth. Now, ladies, you can go and have lip injections. I have had lip injections done before, and I will tell you, I will never get them again because they hurt like hell. They hurt like hell to get lip injections. The lip injections did not last for a long time at all. For about a month. I will put some photos up here in a minute of what my lips look like after. So as you can tell, like in those photos, my lips were a little bit more plumped out compared to what they usually are. So basically, you want to make sure to have your face not change as much, so you're not having so much bone loss. Wear a pair of dentures that fit you correctly. Don't sit there and keep adding liner on top of liner. that's gonna wear down that bone quicker than ever. So also calcium. Calcium, make sure you're taking a calcium supplement and magnesium together. Those two work together in creating calcium. Eat a lot of eggs. Egg yolks are wonderful. I've been doing something kind of like a keto diet. I have chickens, so I'm able to have fresh eggs all the time, and egg yolks are wonderful for calcium, vitamin A. It's great. So when you lose all your natural teeth, this causes your jawbone to naturally shrink away to a lower level, especially in the lower half of your face, as you can tell in mine. I'm going to put up some more photos of what my face looked like before our dentures and then after dentures. Unfortunately, I didn't do too many photos with my natural teeth towards the end and right after I got my dentures because I wasn't very satisfied. I didn't feel very photogenic right after I got my dentures. My kids would laugh and be like, "Mom, you look like a horse." And it kind of hurt my feelings, but it was funny because I thought I looked like a horse too. And I'm going to put the photos up here in a second, so you can make your own decision if I look like a horse or not. So there is a blog called like Monkey Mouth, Horse Lips or Monkey Mouth or something. I'm going to find the blog and I'll put it in the description below. A lot of people talk about this because when you have your extractions taken out, this is what causes the monkey mouth or horse mouth or whatever you want to call it. Your mouth is not accustomed to the dentures yet, okay? Your mouth is still used to your teeth, and when your teeth are extracted out, it's like, what the hell is going on, you know? So you swell up, and then you have that immediate, like, bone loss. Like, you start shrinking after the swelling goes away and the sockets start closing up. You start having the shrinkage start, and then you'll go and you'll kind of stabilize after a while, but you'll lose bone as time goes on. Until that point, it'll be probably around 3 weeks to 2 months at max. 2 months at the max. Your mouth has to get used to the dentures. So until it does that, you're going to look really puffy through here. And you'll go through stages. Like one day you'll wake up and you'll look normal on one side, and then the other side will be like all puffy and lopsided. And then you'll wake up and the next day it'll be opposite. And the next day your whole face will look, you'll go through so many different changes to where you'll be like, who is this person? Don't worry, it will go away, I promise. Your mouth just has to adjust and start deciding where it wants to go, basically, if that makes any sense at all. So, just like getting a new pair of dentures, it's not as dramatic as when you first get your dentures, like when you get another pair of dentures, but it's dramatic at first. Don't worry. Your mouth and lips and everything will fall to where they need to go. So it's just basically your mouth saying, dang, what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to fit around, around this new device? Don't worry. Everybody goes through it. If you don't go through it, then wow, that's amazing. But pretty much everybody that has dentures goes through this monkey mouth horse face stage, okay? And it's nothing to get upset about. I went through it. Yes, it's kind of embarrassing at first, but eventually over time, 2 months max, I said, your mouth will fall the way it should fall. Your lips will fall around your dentures and you will look good to go. So just make sure you have a pair of dentures that fit properly. That's why dentists will make an immediate pair of dentures and then make you wait a while before you go and get your permanent set. That way your mouth has time to adjust to the new device, and your mouth will then have to adjust to your permanent dentures, because you're losing bone and everything's just changing. So don't worry about that. Please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps our channel to get out there and help others in this situation. And also check out our playlist. I've made a playlist with some great channels that I surf around on YouTube, and I love listening to other people's denture stories. So I've made a playlist with other people. Go around and say hi to them, subscribe to their channel if they help you out and whatnot. So I appreciate you guys for taking the time out of your day to watch and listen to my story, and I hope this video helped you. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section. I will answer them as they come in when I have a free second. Thank you.